Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. That's me, Debsy. So, good morning everybody. I am up and at 'em and going up to get my coffee. And you're going to be seeing this on Friday. It's Friday, it's not payday. Everybody get ready for some fun. Yeah. So, today I'm filming this on Thursday. It's supposed to be a pretty nice day here in Western Pennsylvania. And I know somebody is probably thinking, hey, how is she so keyed up and so, awake at 6:24 a.m. Well, there's little bursts of energy that I have. I'm going to tell you, I stayed up last night, a little bit later, and I watched, that movie, The Power of the Dog. Here's my plan. I'm planning on watching one every night this week, except for Monday. I'm planning on watching either a movie that's nominated for a Best Picture or a movie that has someone in it that's nominated for like Best Actor or Actress. So last night I watched Power of the Dog, and on which is up for Best Picture. I'm gonna have to look and see if Benedict Cumberbatch is up for Best Actor. I would imagine he probably is. I'll have to check on that. On Tuesday, I watched Tick, Tick, Boom, which is the story about Jonathan Larson, who wrote Rent, which I loved. I loved Rent. I saw it on Broadway, not with the original cast, but I saw it on Broadway. That was the one Broadway show that I saw on Broadway. And then I saw it a couple times when it came to Pittsburgh. And two vastly different movies. Tick, Tick, Boom, I loved. And I saw that because Andrew Garfield is up for Best Actor. And I loved that movie. Like, it was part, I want to say it was part musical because there was a lot of singing in it, and I loved all of the songs. Like, they were kind of reminiscent of Rent, kind of like, I felt like they were, like, the sound of them. But if I can find that, if they have a soundtrack on that, I'm gonna download it, or I'm gonna buy it, or whatever. I really loved that movie. I did. And it's not nominated for an Oscar, and I don't understand why, because it was about him before he wrote Rent, and like how many years he had to struggle and everything he went through. It was very good, I have to tell you. And nope, I'm not going to go into any more because the whole point of me watching all these is I'm going to, at some point this weekend, fingers crossed, I'm going to have my own award show. So, fingers crossed. Like I said, I have to still write some of it. I don't want it to be totally scripted, but I want to make notes so that I can keep it at a decent amount of time, because my phone doesn't have like a ton of I don't think I would be able to do an hour and my phone would be able to hold it all. So there we go. I'm going to go and get my coffee, order it, and then we'll come back for more movie talk with Deb C. This would be what you would see. Movie talk with Deb C. Like that. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And the lady that waited on me today at Starbucks, she is always, oh, it looked like I had a mustache there. She's always really nice. And she always has like an interesting, cool face mask. Yeah, she had said, oh, did you get your hair? Because I hadn't seen her in a little while. She said, oh, did you get your hair cut? It looks nice. And I said, oh, yeah. I said, yeah, I got it. I cut it cut, but more importantly, I said goodbye to my little friends. And I motioned at my grays, at where my grays would be. And she laughed. Oh, well, please don't get behind me, sir. I have to put this, you know what? Oh, shitters. That's for you, Nicole. How about that jump cut edit? So anyways, okay. Yeah, she's so nice. But yeah, so I watched Tick Tick Boom on Tuesday. That was fantastic. I loved it. I would give that a 10 out of 10. I loved it. And then last night I watched Power of the Dog. Oh my God, that was 2 hours and 4 minutes. I fell asleep at one point and then woke up, and Benedict Cumberbatch was laying in the grass without a shirt on. That was the best part of the movie. The best parts of the movie was when he decided to just get naked out in a field someplace. It was like, okay, don't come at me if anybody really liked it. It was boring. It was just too boring for me, which means that it'll probably win the Oscar for Best Picture. It was just too, no, it was too boring for me. I mean, I at one point thought, well, maybe I will just turn it off because it's on Netflix, and that's the good thing. If you want to see a lot of the movies, well, you can find all of the movies on one streaming service or another. Like I saw both of those movies on Netflix. So maybe this is where my overpaying for streaming services will help. So, yeah, the Power of the Dog was boring. I mean, the scenery was beautiful. I don't know if it was filmed in Montana. I don't think it was, but it was set in Montana. But I don't know. So the other ones that I think I'm going to watch, I'm going to try to watch Spencer, the movie about Princess Diana with Kristen Stewart. I'm gonna watch it, but to be honest with you, because she's up for Best Actress, but if I'm being honest, I've never really been a big Kristen Stewart fan. Like at first, when she started playing Bella, I was like, well, she's a good fit for this, but not too far into the movie, the first one. And I was like, ugh, okay. And then her persona, like her personality outside of the movies, she was just, no, she was just always like, she always looked bothered. She was always bothered. So, I'm going to watch that. I would like to watch either Coda or King Richard with Will Smith, because I'm pretty sure Will Smith is going to win Best Actor because he's won everything else from what I understand. So he'll probably win that. So I'd like to watch that. Yeah, so on Sunday, fingers crossed that I can come up with some kind of little award show. My take on like the Oscars. So I'm not going to kid myself and say that I'm going to watch all the Oscar movies, because there's just no time for me. I mean, I work, but we're gonna watch them, and let's just say I'm gonna give my own awards based on, some of them might be for movies, some of them might be for movies that are up for awards. Some of them might be from, not a lot of them are probably going to be for movies from this year, because I haven't seen a lot of movies. I mean, the last movie that I saw in the movie theater was the Impractical Jokers movie, and That was like right before the pandemic hit, and I doubt that, I mean, in my mind, it should be up for something, but I don't think it will. And if I'm being completely honest, that movie wasn't, I hate to say this because I love those guys, but that movie, I don't know, that movie was a little disappointing to me. Like, I don't even feel like they needed that whole story where they were going out on the road because they were doing challenges, because they needed to figure out which three were going to go to that Paula Abdul concert. Like, I didn't even need all that. If they would just go out, once they got into like what they do and doing the challenges and everything, I thought that was hilarious, but I could have done without that. So, I mean, I hate to say it, but I wouldn't have even given that a 5 out of 5. I would have given that like a 3 out of 5, or I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna do on Sunday. I'm gonna get a little dressed up. I'm gonna put on some bling. I even ordered an Oscar to give out, so a fake Oscar. So yeah, so we'll see if I can write. Okay, guys, I am headed upstairs. I'm home. I'm headed upstairs for my breakfast and get ready for the day. And if no one's told you already, I love you, and you're loved, you're seen, you're always heard. And please put kindness, love, compassion, and acceptance out into the universe, because it will always come back at you. Everybody have a great day. See ya. Love ya. Later that day, she needed more coffee. Yep, I made this myself. Anyways, yep, it's that kind of day. I need another iced coffee from home. Hope you guys are having a great day. Please be nice to customer service representatives when you call them, because this is ass. Cheers. Cheers.